Hello everyone, welcome back to Oblivion! Last time we started on the Fighters Guild and got quite far, even if someone did die in that mine because the leveling system in this game can get a little screwy. They're meant to basically chew through that with minimal help, but not only did someone manage to get clipping stuck, I am a bit high level for these, so they're going to be kind of screwy. See me one-shotting that starving mountain lion with one power attack. I mean, yes, realistically, if you just were superhumanly strong and slammed a sword into a mountain lion's head, it'd fall off pretty easy. But in case you hadn't noticed from all the magic and demons and things, this isn't a very realistic setting. You know? Alright, let's go talk to Valina Daunton. And get the unfinished business quest rolling, which I somehow know the name of despite not actually having talked to her about it whatsoever, because game mechanics.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor. Master
of it, good sir. Rank 100, I believe, or was it past that? I don't actually remember if I went past 100 in heavy armor. 103. Not bad at all, ladies and gents. And acrobatics. Expert soon.
It's so good
Places
to
like this are actually a decent place to train your acrobatics.
You
can just hammer your jump right here.
The Fighters Guild.
Yes, I've heard the fighters
XP gain rate for it, but yeah.
Safe travels.
Like right now, it's here.
You too.
No, never mind. Doesn't seem to be gaining me any gain at all. I may be remembering the wrong method.
Hello.
Might have worked in a
Greetings.
different game.
I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good.
Yep.
I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild.
I'm used to that. What do you need me to do? Oh, you have a rumor. What's your rumor about, ma'am?
Have you seen that poor man staying in the chapel hall? I heard he's under some sort of curse.
Oh, the one that fucked my fatigue over for the longest time because I thought it was just a minus max fatigue and it was a continuous fatigue drain. Yeah, I dealt with that.
We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated.
Okay, what happened?
I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you. Be seeing you.
So she called me to tell me, basically, we're together in this, don't screw up.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
Yes, that's my job. What do you say about
Those
parole?
Odal boys ought to know better. Leave troubles like that to the town guard. That's what they're paid for.
Or,
Odal boys say creatures of some sort are attacking their farm. Went off on their own to stop them. Poor father's worried sick.
Duties?
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up.
Jackass.
I want you to contact Maglier.
Alright, what about Maglier?
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
Alright.
He didn't finish out a contract in Skindrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Mate,
Don't just stand there. Move!
one of the examples of gameplay and story segregation. You're supposed to be doing all these things at a low level when you're still pretty new, but, well, yeah. Also, I noticed this earlier, and I'm going to take a pit stop at the church first to buff my willpower. Because willpower does let me regenerate magicka and have more fatigue. And I use my healing spells enough that I actually consider it important. Healing is really just very useful in most of the Elder Scrolls games because it saves you on potions and other expendable resources.
Good
so it's
evening.
not as good in Morrowind.
Yes.
Because the limited magicka levels and the fact that one of the first items you get is a recharging healing ring, so yeah. Also, 91 speed and little armor plus pretty decent athletics is very scary. Speaking of athletics... No, it's acrobatics, not athletics. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that, honestly. Once you get to 100, you can do some really scary things. Alright, stopped at the church. Let's go to Skingrad and deal with this, whatever it is. It's probably too hard for the new guy, so I'll be the other new guy who comes in and kicks shit in, because I'm not really a newbie at all. Granted, I'd still kick shit in if this was like my first quest line, because that's how the leveling system works, but still. Alright.
What is it, brother? They send you to find me?
Yep.
Mag Gromogak runs a fine establishment at the Two Sisters Lodge, and her sister has some quality horses.
Horses in this game and in Skyrim are completely garbage. Though in Skyrim you can at least get one that you can summon repeatedly, so you don't need to worry about it just dying off on you.
I'm Maglir. What do you want? Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal.
Okay.
That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about. Whatever.
I mean, he's equipped in iron. Depending on what I find in there, I might judge him. I mean, obviously he'll be outstatted to hell and back, but... You know, that's because, again, protagonists. Seriously. It's one of the things you can criticize about the Elder Scrolls series, but it's also got some weird metaphysical background bullshit going on that actually makes it somewhat connected to reason. Was he worried about the roof falling in? Because I could actually understand being worried about the roof falling in. It doesn't matter how good a sword's... Actually, no. There are probably... I know there are swords in this setting whose response to a roof falling on their head would be... And then I cut the roof. Because... For all that this is a vaguely... Whoa! For all that this is a vaguely baseline setting, swords and sorcery setting, when you can get it first, Elder Scrolls can get pretty high fantasy at times. By the way, I recharged my sword and prepared my kit in between episodes, in case you're wondering. I figured it would be very interesting to just watch inventory management. More time to do actual things. Come on, Gloomray. You're boring. Everyone knows you're boring. You're so boring you don't even have a weapon, you're boring. Also, I would not recommend trying to use dodging in this. Oh god, I just clipped into the ghost. I mean, that makes sense, but ugh. Okay, the Gloomwraith is... Oh, crap, there's a Lich. Okay, yeah, this guy would have gotten absolutely screwed. I know it's leveled content, but... Lich! 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 Come on! These guys are the baddest of the bad. Undead wide. Besides Echo and... Look. We dealt with that. I'd rather not consider it again. What's the staff do? Fragility is probably a damage thing. Oh, no, it's drain strength. Bit of an odd thing for called fragility. You'd think that'd be called, like, weakness or something, or... Flab, or... I don't know. Not fragility. And honestly, this starting little dungeon has, like, no loot in it of worth. It's like when you come here early on. Probably a bunch of skeletons knowing that... Okay, what the hell was that spell? I don't recognize that. I wonder what effect that is. That is drain magic. Ah, that was a... How did you poison me? Oh, right. You hit me with the sword. So you can actually poison people. I also don't use my poison enough, really, guys. It's definitely one of my big flaws in my game style. I don't use my poisons enough, but I've also been fighting a lot of undead, so... Undead, for obvious reasons, tend to be generally immune to poison. It's very hard to poison something that doesn't have a blood flow. Or, most of the time, living flesh, period. It's, you know, one of those little issues that sometimes crops up. How much Magicka do I have, anyway? 70. And I'm still having my what's-name drained, my... Magicka. Right. It's being drained, that just knocks it off my max, I believe. This damage was the one that screwed my regeneration. Or I just regenerate so fast when I'm getting by the Magicka drain, I don't actually pay too much attention. You know, I thought that zombie was a mud crab. Alright, so, the guy was basically making a bestiary. I kind of respect that, honestly, in a way. I'm not quite certain what to say about it, though. Now, there are two routes here. I'm going to give it to Maglier, because that's the nicer route, if memory serves. Modron Orin is a bit of a gift. You may also remember the last name Orin. From Morrowind. I believe I brought that up a while back, but... Ah! Oh, right. Bug. But yes, it is in fact a relevant name. It's a pity set bonuses are a thing in Oblivion, though, because it does make things like my little patchwork god in... Fuck's sake. My little patchwork god of Morrowind less practical. I still do love that you could just put a robe over an entire suit of armor, though. That was just nice and kind of realistic in its way. Like, I suppose realistic is a bad term, more sensible, I guess? Alright, where's the thing I need to kill? Is that it? Or something chasing me? You know what? Frack it. I got legs. And I have a lot of Magicka, I've got legs, and I do not give a shit. Ooh, runestone. Have I poked this one? Move it, trolley boy. Nope, because conjured armor is always light, if memory serves. I don't do light armor, I do heavy armor. Oh yay, dramatic Oblivion music, and the sky turns red. Oh, are you still chasing me? Seriously? I need to go and murder a sheep. I'm not quite certain what to say about that. Are there guards out here that would shoot this troll? There should be guards out here. I'm pretty sure there are. Ah, there's a guard. Moving out to kill the troll. Let's watch him and see if he can kill a troll. Guards do carry silver weapons just in case of dealing with non-mundane forces generally. Now, can he kill a troll? Can he put out enough damage to deal with its regeneration and not get beaten to death by it? Let's see. Here's this weirdo. Probably running away from a troll like a sensible man instead of following it in a guard around it. I've lost them both. Nope, they're over there. No, he's trying to fist fight the troll. The ram seems to be trying to kill the troll too. Wow. How many arrows is put into this troll? Quite a few. More than 3. That's probably all the surviving arrows, I guess would be a good way to put it. Unbroken arrows. I know there's a perk in Skyrim that lets you get your arrows back. I actually use it quite a bit because dragon bone arrows are kind of annoying to craft. Best arrows in the game, but kind of annoying to craft. At least they're not as annoying as Daedric ones, though, because Daedric armor and gear is actually really hard to get in Skyrim. Well, make, rather. It's kind of easy to get. It's hard to make. Hello.
You're still around. I've told you why I defaulted on the contract. Not too much else to be said about it. Do what you must.
Rumors?
Maybe it's just me, but I find Falanu Hlalu really odd. And I've seen him hanging around the graveyard with a strange smile on his face.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
You found it, huh? Good work, I guess. Well, take it back to Orin then. He can pay you on the contract. Tell him what you want about me. Thanks. I'm not trying to shirk my duty, but it used to be 2 or 3 men would be on this.
Oh?
I like the guild, but I've got a family to consider.
All right. That's interesting
Whatever.
to know. That's very interesting. The Fighters Guild is having manpower issues.
Have mercy. Just 1 coin. I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Strange, given that children don't actually exist in this game, but whatever.
Thank you, kind sir.
I mean, if you give a beggar a
Thank you,
bunch of money, you
kind
get a
sir.
perk.
Thank you, kind
It's 5
sir.
gold?
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. Thank
Might
you,
be 10,
kind
though.
sir. Thank you, kind sir.
7,
Thank you, kind sir.
8,
Thank you, kind sir.
9,
Thank you, kind sir.
10.
Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
I thought you got something out of giving coins to beggars. Was that Skyrim? I'm pretty sure they introduced it in Oblivion. Aside from the obvious result of beggars liking you a lot more, beggars are much easier to bribe because of the give them a coin thing.
Why are you talking to me? Shouldn't you be finding Maglir? I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral. You've got the journal. Good. So, what happened in Skinblood?
Here you go.
He didn't. This doesn't sit well with me. Not well at all. Still, the job got done. Let's hope your friend Maglir has learned a lesson here.
Alright, what other duties?
Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leowin. Looks bad for the guild. Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern. I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all look bad.
Alright.
You're looking for Relian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubak Groshog. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on.
They made us be drunk.
I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's go to Leowin. That's Anvil and Kavach. Leowin is down here. Leowin is down here. After a while, you just sort of get used to the map. It's a little hard at first, honestly, and getting back in, I had a little brain screwiness. But, yeah. It was not
Good
too bad.
tidings, citizen. Yes? There's some folks causing trouble, that's for sure. Head over to the Five Claws Lodge. You'll see.
Thank you, Sir Guardsman. Don't worry. I'm a troubleshooter. And by troubleshooter, I mean I find trouble and I hit it until it stops moving. Because no one's invented guns yet.
Stay out of my business.
Nothing more for you, Imperial. Get out.
You'll keep your nose out of this if you know what's good for you. Trouble? Trouble, you're damn right. But it's not us, friend. The real trouble's with the Blackwood Company. They're what's causing trouble.
I mean, I know who this is, but... The who?
Mercenaries is what they are. And they've hung up a shingle here in Leowin. Vantas can tell you more.
Alright.
Mind you.
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our discussion.
You know, if I was a starting character, a man in full steel might actually slightly intimidate me.
There's more gold in arena fighting, sure. But contracting with the guild is safer. And more respectable.
Yeah, arena fighting gold is locked, so... that could be pretty interesting.
I don't think so. I'll tell you what real trouble is. It's trying to pay my debtors when there's no work. It's my wife taking in wash to buy food. That's been the state of things since the Blackwood Company began moving in.
Obvious setup for them being bad guys. Or a plot twist.
I spit on them. Mercenaries sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back and set up shop. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would be caught dead doing.
Alright. You need work to keep busy.
A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days. Tell you what, you go find us some paying work and we'll happily go about it.
Makes sense.
Much obliged, my friend.
So...
Your Fighters Guild. Get them out of here. I was walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd.
Alright, and what do you say about Leowin?
So much dirt and so little time. Pause, but a moment, and you'll be drowned in the tide. Trash, mud, dust. We all love Count Marius and his father before him. Arche bless his soul. Such a fine young man. And now his new wife, so beautiful, so fine. And wise? Oh, yes. The new Lady Leowin is daughter to Countess Ariana Valga, County Coral. And so she knows just how the county should be run. Lady Alicia tells Count Marius exactly what to do, and he does as she says. But listen to me, cawing and chattering like an old fish crow.
Ha! Blackwood Company.
They have caused trouble here as well, but they have gold to pay for the trouble. Things are always better when served with gold.
A sensible attitude for a job owner.
Causing trouble? Yes. Causing much trouble, scaring customers, breaking furniture. Bad, bad men.
Fighters Guild jobs?
Jobs for the Fighters Guild. Try Margart. If she's not at home or at the Five Claws, she's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients.
A lead! Yay!
I'll never let an orc drink here again.
I would say that's racist, but orcs are actually known for being very, very heavy drinkers.
A pleasure.
like how Nords are very well... Oh,
Well, Maik knows much.
This guy, Easter egg
Tell
man.
some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Alright then. What do you say rumors-wise?
I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
Oh, come on! You don't even have an interesting rumor.
Maik wishes you well.
Perhaps you'll be able to assist me.
Goodbye.
Suit yourself.
Don't want to mess with that quest yet. I'd like to get the Fighters Guild done quickly. Get it does end pretty entertainingly.
Well met. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
Yeah, stroke
The
my
one
ego.
that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city?
Yeah, stroke my ego.
I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. They're tough to get, but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't trust those Blackwood Company folks to find them. Well, I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild. That's my offer.
It's blatant bribery,
Take care.
but I can do it. Now, do I have that ectoplasm just on me? Because I know if I go back to the tower, I can do it, but I'll take time. No, I only have 2 units of ectoplasm. To the tower! To Frostcrag Spire, where I stored absolutely ridiculous amount of alchemical ingredients. Seriously, if rotting was implemented in this game, that chest could probably be used as a bomb. Like, just put some sort of fire rune on it, because magic runes are a thing. We see them in Skyrim, but they also exist here. You just can't use them. Throw that down, and boom! Big boom! Archangel like big boom. Now, thankfully this is sorted alphabet. I have 55 ectoplasm. I need 3. Can I part with such a titanic amount of ectoplasm? Also, I'm going to dump off everything that isn't my ectoplasm here. I might also dump off my ectoplasm by accident and pick it back up because I'm dumb like that, but whatever. Not actually all that much. Yeah. Also, I appear to have a bunch of arrows that I need to sell that got stuck in my face. It's always annoying to have to deal with that. Oh, you've got a bunch of arrows stuck in your face. Now you can sell them! There's actually ways to make money with that if you stand in front of targets for long enough. Because the AI will never run out of arrows. Ever. So you're patient enough and willing to sell steel arrows enough. Yeah. You don't stand in front of a target, you stand next to the target and let the AI shoot into it, just repeatedly over and over. You need to find one of the few places that actually has the AI doing that whole I'm training here regularly thing, though. And unexpectedly, that's actually kind of hard to find. There's not actually a lot of those straw targets in this game. Oh, it's that hour where normal people are asleep. Damn it, video game! Stop not conforming to protagonist hours of whenever the hell I feel like it. I mean, really, I'm the most important person in the world, because I'm the protagonist. Really? Oh, your house is open at least, and it's not locked. Barren as fuck.
Have you found me ectoplasm?
There's something.
DeGale has been training high-ranking mages more about mysticism. And he's also been researching sheep, from what I hear.
Mages can be weird.
Knowledge is the...
You trade mercantile, I don't care. What do you say about Leowin, actually?
I'm sure there's an abundance of exotic ingredients to be gathered nearby. In Blackwood, for example. Or along the Nibbin.
Alright, Fighters Guild jobs?
Well, you've got the ectoplasm. Seems you Fighters Guild types can do a job when you put your mind to it. Tell your men I'll pay them for Minotaur horns and ogre teeth. The Fighters Guild will be my sole supplier. I look forward to doing more business.
Minotaurs and ogres are pretty scary
Good
fuckers,
day.
so help those guys up to the task. I believe they are acknowledged to be up to the task, like in setting, but them actually being able to, but Minotaurs and ogres are actually things that can slow me down significantly.
I've told you what.
Here, job.
Find ingredients from our guard, huh? Works for me. I'll let the other men know. Appreciate your help, friend. And Orion should be happy.
Right, and we screwed over the Blackwood Company.
Hurt something.
Competition. Still, 5 ectoplasm is not very much out of my stocks, and I can probably afford to buy most of the guild at this point. Like, you can sell like 600 gold a job at the most, maybe 800, and I've got 110,000.
Hello.
The economy was not based around you doing quests except for early on.
Go ahead, Boot. I'm looking for results from you. What have you found out? I assume you've taken care of this issue. So, tell me what happened. Why were our men causing trouble? And what did you do? The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowin. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it.
Advancement?
You've done well. Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters Guild.
Duties?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something.
Alright.
Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
No, you just did that, mate.
Goodbye.
Sorry. Anvil first, because I like maneuvering around an anvil more than the other place.
Well met.
Alright. Yep. At least Burrs grow cautious. At least Azan doesn't wander around too much.
Looking for some more work, are you?
Like Burrs, who's a git about that. Rumors?
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
Rats.
Good to see you're working hard. I've got some more thieves for you to deal with in Anvil.
Again?
There have been a number of thefts in the area, and witnesses believe the thieves are holed up nearby. Check around and see what you can learn.
Okay, do you have any leads?
I'm not sure the numbers you'll be dealing with, so I'm sending you with another new recruit. Maglier. I believe you two have already met.
I do like that touch.
Get moving. You need to get rid of those thieves.
Oh, it's you. Looks like we're working together. We've got one. Let's hope this one will pay well. Sounds like we need to ask around Anvil for any clues. Figures we'd get a mission without any real direction. I'll follow you.
Payday! Let's roll!
I'm kind of hoping that's a Transformers reference,
Hail,
but I don't
sir.
think it is, unfortunately.
Pleasure to speak with you.
Rumors?
I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say.
It's kind of interesting. There's 3 different thief-based quests in Anvil. Like, there's the whole women luring men thing. There's the whole shop thing that I dealt with and was kind of weirdly buggy. And there's also this.
Can't say I know anything myself, but I heard that Newheim the Portly had some things stolen, and he's been asking around about it. Ask him.
All right, we have a guide now.
Bye.
Follow, Maglier. We have a my magical direction sense tells me where this man is. From an outside perspective, the quest arrow must look must be weird as hell, because you always know exactly where you want to go. Or at least most of the time you know exactly where you want to go. Alright, oh, right, normal human hours. 12 hours takes me to 11, so 10 hours should take me to 9. At least I'm doing my math right. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Alrighty then! More time spent for no actual benefit, and rumors don't really do that, from what I've encountered. Sorry, game.
Have mercy.
Look, beggars, I thought you did something, but no, I think you heard this go up, if that makes sense. Like, you like me more if I give you money, which makes perfect logical sense, really.
What's your story? What's going on with you? There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstein and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
Oh!
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in a border dispute. Good day. Farewell. Hail! What can Newheim the Portly do for you?
Rumors?
Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader on a worthy knight. Good to hear that someone is taking up the cause again. Traffic through Anvil Harbor comes mostly in exotic, high-profit goods, easy to transport by road or Mages Guild couriers to eastern markets. Aye, I know about those scum. Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did. Stole a family heirloom. Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it. No offense to your friend, of course. Last I heard, they were holed up in Hirota Cave, not too far from here.
Hirota?
Took my flagon, they did. Passed down to me from my father Rolf, and from his father Torvald. It's a wondrous cup. Keeps ale cold and sweet. Been drinking from a lousy wooden tankard since. It's just not the same. If you can find it, you'd have the gratitude of Newheim the Portly.
That's probably not worth much, but whatever.
You'll find it north of Anvil. Good luck, and give it to those bastards good. You go get 'em, and whip their asses.
Come on, let's get this mission done and get paid. Fine, let's move.
I do like that he's really...
What's going on with you?
Let's roll.
It's an interesting detail. But note this. Den of Thieves and Newheim's Flagon are not the same quest. Isn't that interesting, ladies and gentlemen? Now, for fighting thieves, I'm obviously going to want to have my weapon fully charged. More importantly, I'm going to want to use something that I've mentioned that I really should be using more. Hopefully, my friend doesn't run in front of my sword, because that'd be very awkward given I put a very potent poison on this thing. Like, I've got a pretty strong alchemy skill in all honesty, to the point that I'm kind of surprised that I managed to get away with it. Okay, yeah, you can't break this, it's making rock sounds.
Hello? Who's there? Go, rats! Get him! This ends here! To arms! To arms!
Ah!
Ah! Whoa!
Okay. Denelwen, who carried... That's completely useless on a player character.
Warming up! You put... This is the Die, damn you!
If you're on fire, it's hard to be sneaky. Subtle in hint. How the hell do you have a dangerous arrow?
This ends here!
Also, Maglier is essential, so don't worry too much about him. 20 points of fire damage on strike. Good grief. Why are you guys stealing random crap if you have that kind of equipment? Like, holy shit. It's one of the things that I do like they changed about in Skyrim. Sure, it doesn't make too much sense for a random jackass the bandit to be just as tough when you're wielding really high-end gear as it is for low-end gear, but it's better than random jackass the bandit having the kind of equipment that you normally see on a high-level noble. Well, not high-level, just important. So I guess this is something Never mind. Weird ramblings. I do that sometimes. In fact, I do that quite often. After all, I have a Let's Play channel, don't I?
Showing your face was
Do you guys really want to pull this off on me, mates?
the last mistake you'll ever make. I've fought in my
Get around this ghost.
Here's some that.
Okay, he kill stole me, but I don't He's unconscious, thankfully, because he's an essential character. I couldn't kill him if I spent an entire episode just stabbing him in the face. Unless I cheated. There are people who will choose to kill certain essential characters. Some of them I don't even blame. Where's the flagon? I mean, it's probably not a very important flagon, so it's probably in one of these random-ass boxes, though if it's in a loot chest, I'm going to be vaguely amused. Let's check the local map. Alright. Pretty reasonable. Let's keep using up my poison stockpile to make my life a little easier, and the Let's Play a little faster. Ow! I'll sod you too, Mace! My goodness for this helmet, eh?
Huh? If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Getting tired?
There we go, what else? Vaguely. He dropped dead before I could stab him! Damn it! Things you never thought you'd even consider saying. He dropped dead before I could kill him. Ooh, Shepherd's Pie and Newheim's Heirloom right there. Now that we have it, let's sweat back to the Kill Everyone quest. Shouldn't be too hard. Looks like Maglier is having just fun.
I'm on your side.
He silenced me. Not a bad arrow to use on me, honestly. I do rely quite a bit on my magic. Mostly for seeing things, but...
Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing, she says. After the pitched battle outside. Though it wasn't really a pitched battle so much as me running around for loot and letting Maglier get himself killed again. I mean, really. If you ever are doing this questline, you don't think you can take the enemy, though? Hiding in a corner and letting the AI just charge ahead is completely viable. Because he'll just respawn forever and ever and ever. He can't die. So he'll just keep hacking at the enemy and eventually he'll wear them down if you're feeling patient enough. However, this method will not be used in this Let's Play because it is, to put it bluntly, incredibly boring.
Who's there?
You're the boss, I'll see what you want. Hey, Drolian, whatever. Alright. That should be them all dead. Good grief. First, we're going to return the flagon, because, well, yeah. This appears when my Philanoids is trying to have a conversation. Silly creatures. That mace was a surprise, though. I probably should have been on the lookout for that, and missing it was definitely not a good example on my part. Apologies for anyone who felt frustrated. Hey, I missed a chest! Chests are good loot. Chests are very, very good loot. And again, it was like 100 gold pieces, but still. It was at a minimum very useful loot. Let's go to the Anvil Dock Gate, because that should put me outside, and I'll be able to go talk to Newheim the Portly. Though he does have a house, I suppose, so if it's night when I get there... Maglier, Wilhelm the Worm. Okay, where's Newheim? Oh, he's still outside. Alright, let's find the portly man. Hello.
Hail! What can...
Here you go.
Ah, you've got it. Thank the gods. Finally, my mead will stay cold and won't taste like goblin piss.
How do you know what that tastes
Take
like?
these, and my thanks.
Seriously, how does he know what that tastes like?
Be seeing you.
We got... what? 3 Newheim Special Brews. Fortify Strength for 60 seconds isn't actually all that bad. But that's a decent quest reward, and given that it's just right there in a chat on a table, it's not hard to get either. Must say, I approve. It's like to know, falls that give you damage will raise your acrobatics a lot faster. They also give you an opportunity to train your restoration. Boing.
Greetings to you.
Boing. 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 Alright then. Azan. Where the hell are you?
Yes.
Hi.
Well met.
Lots of people with very minor personalities, like 2 interesting lines, and nothing I care about. Again, this is never been a developer.
So have you taken care of those thieves yet?
Yep.
Cleared them out, did you? Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the guild. Here's your payment.
Thanks. Contract?
I don't have any...
Burrs, go Cross, and Shadenhall.
Go hurt something.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very... A pleasure to...
So you
Farewell.
don't actually tell me anything beyond generic lines. Got it.
Hello there.
Alright. Now I need to go find Burrs Grokosh, the most annoying to find orc in the game. If the Git had a stationary place, that'd be lovely.
Greetings, Redguard.
He doesn't. That means people like me gotta try and find out where the hell people like him have gone. He doesn't stay at the guild. Or, nope, there he is.
I've got another contract for you, meat. I assume you won't embarrass yourself.
Do you stop calling me meat at any point?
That Rakonar seems a bit shady to me. He does a good job on the horses at the castle, though.
Alright, contract?
It's from Bienna Amelian at the Water's Edge settlement. She needs something retrieved from her ancestral tomb. Try not to muck it up. You'll find her at the Water's Edge settlement. It's marked on your map. Haul your carcass to that settlement, meat.
I'm remembering this. There's actually a way around this quest if you're willing to spend cash. Yeah, if this is the quest I think it is. Where's the Water's Edge? There it is, Water's Edge. But there is a way around this that's very simple and very easy. You won't make a profit, but it feels good. That's a lot of why people play games, really. Endorphin injections to feel good. Sometimes you feel good from feeling evil, of course. I know plenty of people who like a good slaughtering of innocents. Is she just going to stay in her house all day? Because if so, that gives me problems.
Hello. You must be from the Fighters Guild. I'm glad you're here. I need your help to repay a debt.
Alright, rumors.
Western Cyrodiil is called Colovia and includes the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands regions.
Alright.
I am Bienna Amelian. I'm afraid so. My father had a bit of an issue with gambling. I'm afraid he built up a rather large debt. Now that he's gone, the debt is mine.
How much is the debt? Where is your father?
Gone. Dragged from our house in the night. To pay the debt, I'd like to sell the sword and armor of my grandfather. Or I might be next.
What do you need me for, then?
A great deal, over 1,000 septims. My father was quite a gambler. Quite a bad gambler. They were buried with my grandfather in the family tomb. The sword and cuirass were enchanted and should cover my debt. Please get them for me.
It's actually a pretty good kit early on, but it's much faster to just do this.
Are you certain? I can't thank you enough. Please, though, if you decide to retrieve the sword and armor, keep them. At least until I can repay you.
It's basically steel.
I can't tell you how much your help means to me. Thank you again.
Sure, I spent 1,000 gold on this,
so
and I'm not going to make 1,000 gold, so I'm basically losing 400 gold pieces if I'm remembering correctly, but... it's much, much quicker than exploring a kind of boring dungeon, honestly. And also feeling kind of like a dick.
What is it? Who will help an old beggar?
Well... look, if I could actually make beggars stop asking that whenever by giving them some money, that'd be nice, but that doesn't happen, so I don't give you money because it just doesn't do anything.
You need to finish out.
Alright.
Paid her debt off yourself, did you? Not gonna get rich that way, meat. Still, the job's done. Here's your payment.
Advancement?
You're due for advancement. I hereby name you Protector of the Fighters Guild.
What a fitting title for the Divine Crusader.
I've been told to send you to Coral for some duties. Speak with Orion.
Orion? The Master's son. Interesting title. That being said, I'll say something about the Blackwood Company. Remember that they were said to come from Black Marsh. And Morrowind expanded a island Black Marsh in quite some depth, so I don't think I need to do it here. And, well...
how are you?
It makes it a bit more of a surprise.
A pleasure to
when
speak
a
with
certain
you.
incident happens. Rumors?
I lived in the I've got another job for you, slightly off the record. You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton.
Huh?
Yes, the Guildmaster's son.
Oh.
You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior. Valena coddles the boy too much. Doesn't want him in the line of fire. Suppose it's no surprise after Vitellis.
What happened to Vitellis?
Valena Daunton's eldest son. Good man. We lost him on a botched mission recently. You've probably seen the other wounded around. If you're smart, you'll steer clear of the subject around the Guildmaster. Perhaps you and I will have time to discuss it more later.
You mean I shouldn't discuss someone's dead son with them when I barely even know them? Really? What a strange concept, good sir.
His mother's been holding him back, protecting him. You'll go to Nonwell Cavern with him. Galtus Previa was lost there, and you're to find him. And not a word of this to the Guildmaster. Go find him. He'll be in the Dawn house, most likely. And bring him back in one piece.
So we get to play escort mission.
We got the contract from his aunt. Was in Nonwell looking for gems of some sort. Never heard from again. You and Varanus, go find him.
All right.
Time's wasting.
So, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Hopefully this guy isn't a prick.
Ready?
What is that? Is that a... No, that's the generic silver sword. Okay. Alright then. So, next time, we're going to be escorting a new guy into a mission that we know barely anything about, aside from gem hunting and a vanishing. Could be something like a gem golem if Oblivion was a bit creative. It unfortunately is not a gem golem, even if that would be cool. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads in Spacebattles and Sufficient Velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye!